A card player has entered the realm. Apple, I believe, first. There's also on PC, Nintendo, and several other systems. I've considered playing that game, but the difference between the Nintendo version and the PC and the Apple versions makes a stark contrast in quality of dialogue and visual. Why not just play all three? And also, besides the cut dialogue for the Nintendo version and the PC version, both had some censorship. You might be interested that genre Mac venture is kind of popular, and as retro and old as it is, they still make games based on that idea, that style. One of them on Steam is called From Beyond. Really good, pretty short, captures pretty much the exact same narrative, style, visual, and everything. Let me look it up. From Beyond. It was Prologue, but that's all they ever made. Small indie company in Vancouver, I believe. I played it. Pretty good. Maybe I should play it again on stream. I play a lot of games off stream. Usually while watching somebody else play a video game on the other monitor. You should. You could also play the Game Jam demo that's on itch.io. It got renamed before it came out. Play that first so you get a better grasp of. Yeah, sacrifice must be made, I believe. I would play that one. It's free, it's short, small. Yeah, I don't normally watch drop frames, but I was interested in watching that episode of drop frames. All the indies and 3 indie players, indie gamers out of 4, not bad. But Jade is showing her photos before on stream, but yeah, it was interesting. And the foot stream where all you saw was her foot and her records, that she did that trendy thing. Everybody was doing discography updates of all the records and vinyls that they owned. That didn't last very long, did it? All the feet and the cat and the feet and more feet. Maybe the feet were for a particular director, writer, producer. Trenton Quarantino. As for this game, spooky house, kind of a dungeon crawler sort with magic and I don't know what else. We could be Chad, name him Chad because of his Gunship 2000 t-shirt. No spells, or real Chad's got strength. Looks like the librarian got willpower and knowledge. Not much else going on for her, apparently. Shoes, I guess. She got nice shoes. Now this guy, he knows how to throw a punch, and he knows how to get told what to do because his willpower is very low. For the average, everyday female character with average stats all around, nothing special about her. Only one, but I'm sure multiple playthroughs could yield different results, especially with the way combat works. One character. The feeble old man who can't lift, bro. Very weak. But he's a magic user. A very nimble and limber young blonde with a heart. Is this an M or a heart? Tennis shoes, but she works out in her blue yoga jeans. Stamina, strength. Not very smart though. No knowledge. Or back to the default old man. I think this is probably the default choice because he has magic and average all around. Two spells starting out. Version 1.154, April 21st, 1993. Oh, look, I gotta look at the manual. What? How many words are you gonna ask me? I just proved I own the book. Oh, wrong page. But page 21 is the table of content. Okay, sure. Well, good to know what those do. Hit, aim. I believe Q and E and WASD moves you around. A piece of paper appears on the floor. every 50 years. But it's 1993 again. But what is the date? Almost to the exact day. You see that blood next to the note on the floor at the door? Very interesting. The door is sealed by magical energy. If it offers no escape from this house of evil. I don't know if there are sound effects. No clue. If I was playing Clue, it'd be the butler using the knife in the pantry. There are sound effects. Good. Not. A weapon in the first room. What? Man, don't right click normalize size. This is not good. That's nice here. Ow, that actually hurt. Well then, I guess that worked. Hit them with the book or hit them with the gun. That's not what time it is, but close enough. So yeah, dungeon crawler, and that was combat, real time, not turn-based. When the clock strikes midnight, all the power goes out. And do you expect me to play this concerto? Can you read sheet music? Do you recognize the tune? Let me hum it for you. Do 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 do. Right? Oh, there you go. You are dead. You shot 6 bullets and missed. You shot 3 fireballs and missed. You are dead. Wow, that was the game. Awesome. Try again. These days, you go through like a 15 to 20-minute tutorial reminding you what buttons do, how to save, how opening a door, what is examining, how to fire your gun, what happens when you fire the gun, how to heal yourself, all kinds of nonsense like that. But 1993, they just gave it to you straight. They expected you to read the manual. A 69-page manual. Buttons. Food, shock, insanity, reason. Anybody's watching on a cell phone, I pity the fool. Your screen is so small it looks like a blur. Who am I kidding? Cell phones, these go, you got 1440p cell phones these days. I don't know, you can see. You can see what my screen says in a 27-inch monitor. Never actually played that. I've heard decent things about it, seen a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, DOS, MS-DOS, in the game. EA, early access. Pro tip, find something large to put things in and carry that around. I believe they were recently released on GOG, actually. Dragon Alliance 1 and 2. I believe. Although by that, publisher and developer, you know, they pass hands occasionally and other companies pick them up and re-release them. Pointer, this is a pointer. If you've never seen a pointer and you don't have a mouse, you cannot play this game. Quite common for 93 MS-DOS. You didn't have a mouse pointer or a mouse. Everybody had a serial port. Third Tech. What were they making? Pong clones back in the day? Oh no, we didn't have mouse wheel or third buttons or fourth or fifth buttons. You're lucky if you could ever get anything besides the computer manufacturer's mouse or a Microsoft mouse. I had a Logitech that lasted about 10 years. USB, laser, mouse, wheel, laser, laser, yeah, red, laser. The left mouse button wore out after about, I would say, an estimated 10 million clicks. So I desoldered the middle mouse button and soldered it into the left mouse button, and it lasted a while. No, I never had a SCSI drive or a Western Digital Raptor. I've seen one, a 5.5 inch with 12 platters in it. That thing was a nightmare. An absolute beast. Heavy and gigantic. 12 platters. Yeah, SCSI. They were very fast and pretty expensive, and also probably Ooh, there's a fly in my room. Hopefully the spiders eat you. Nourishment. Never got into zip drives. Those are more of like an office business class thing, and they quickly died out. Although there were legacy people holding on to those for a long time. People actually still used data tape drives as backups for offices up until the mid 2000s. Data tape on a computer. If dot matrix printers weren't so expensive to keep around, and the paper and the ink ribbons and everything, that's what really killed them, was nobody was making ink printing ribbons anymore, then I imagine a lot of companies would still be using them. Like my mother's company was still using a dot matrix printer into 2005 at least. Something about hospitals and how they've been very slow to transition to a reliable data service, all digital, computerized. Probably why I still use fax. And the security for emails and all that kind of stuff, getting out, leaking and all that, you know. Easier for them to deal with the physical medium. As an IT tech guy that does service repairs myself, the absolute bane of our existence is printers and scanners, because they're such low class tier tech that we should not have to lower ourselves to supporting them. They should have like separate support techs or something do that. Yeah, it depends how big your company, office, hospital is. Sure, a hospital can't afford to pay a service tech to be on staff 24/7, so they have third party. Oh, here we go. Okay, hitbox, aimbox. This is what I need to know. Accuracy bar. Bravely Robin ran away. Sure, even worse these days is certain printer companies disabling printers when you run out of ink. Like, you can't print, but you should at least be able to scan and fax and digitally copy. Even if you can't print, we're at least allowed to print a blank page. Or what was the other one? System as a service. So you pay a subscription to the manufacturer of the printer to be able to use their software. To be able to, if you want to print things, you got to pay on a credit card 15 cents just to use something that you own. Yeah, I'm more of an engineer. I don't want to deal with business people, customers, any of that kind of stuff. I want to work behind all the curtains in the back, focused solely on a small group of people on a project that has nothing to do with interacting with other people. That's me. That's how I work. That's how a lot of engineers work. Some of them, however, are very talkative and noisy. Reloading firearms. All firearms need to be loaded with the correct type of ammunition. Firearms do not always work perfectly in 1993. To graduate my college, they required us to take MIS, Management Information Systems class, which I don't know why there's a requirement for anybody's specific choice, science. In the whole, winter, 4 months, basically, you're setting up a small business idea with your 4 people in your group and writing out things and preparing, I don't know, like tasks. You set up tasks. It was so stupid to have to take a class to do that to graduate. Otherwise, you could test out of it, which required some 70 question quiz. Also kind of like when I went to college, they were introducing student credit cards to indoctrinate students how to manage their credit and how to responsibly handle their finances. Well, the first thing you do is you don't give them a credit card. The spell. The spoilers? Spoilers here? No, this is how gamers played back in the day. They just had all of the information at their fingertips. Any healing spells? Question? Experience point. Certain important actions earn the character experience points, like picking up torn pieces of paper on the ground. Opening a number of doors gains you 1 experience point. Walking throughout every section of a room gains you an experience point. Meditation. How do we meditate? How do we reach transcendental enlightenment? Oh, this doesn't sound fun. You gotta eat, you gotta survive, and you gotta meditate. At least you don't have to sleep, piss, and shit. On a family tree, maybe this will become important. Not quite. I don't think this is related to legacy of Cain in any way. Could be, but I really don't think it is. Oh, the floor pan. Alright, nice. So, we start at the front door. And this is how I found the game. References to Edgar Allan Poe in video games. Not very many, or at least not very many that aren't hidden object or puzzle exclusive game. I think there's probably only 2 or 3 that directly reference Edgar Allan Poe in some way.
Same moment there came a sound resembling a quick opening of a door overhead, while a faint gleam of light flashed suddenly through the gloom, and suddenly faded away. Shaking in every limb, I groped my way back to the wall, resolving there to perish rather than risk the terrors of the pit.
MGM, copyright, DMCA. Oh no. Are you interested in my list of 31 Days of Horror films, public domain? Or have you seen them being posted several places on Discord? Noting carefully which Discords have rules about NSFW. If they don't say anything in the rules, then I post certain ones. If not, then I just put a meme there that says, spoiler, YouTube URL spoiler tag. So I think only 2 or 3 people in 2 or 3 Discords have even remotely replied to what I've been posting. Because it is very much not in anybody's interest to watch most of those films. But I will share with you the text file I created that I'm pulling the information from. It's not every single film because that would take more than 31 days. Just a random selection, completely random. Random is about as useful as arbitrary curation selection. Almost as fruitful. Kind of like going on to Rotten Tomatoes and going by whatever other people have rated it, reviewed, rating. Some would say that Rotten Tomatoes has a 0% list, Rotten. And I have watched those films. I've also seen some of their 90 plus, and I have seen some of those films. They're pretty much the same, 0 to 90, no different. A glossary of terms, a drag bar, LMB, select. Some stores would say select is premium quality. The legacy has been a nightmare. It was very terrible developing this game. Many people suffered to make the game. They worked long nights, didn't sleep, only thought about video game. You have less than 6 months to make a new game. Do it. Early 90s, yeah, probably more like 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months to make a video game. We'd have been mad to expect a horror game to be a dream. Oh, copyright. Limited. Copyright. Microprose even around anymore? I don't think they are. But wait, Maryland, a phone number. Let's give him a call. Well, their office seems to be closed. What is it? Right about midnight in Maryland. Oh well. I know you like to think that we play games around here, but I could tell you, probably don't. Yeah, Microprose used to make some really good simulated interactive games in the 90s, 80s, and 90s. And technology and gaming and the media shifted. They could have also had some bad financial decisions. Aliens ate my dog! It always starts here on this guy. I think they want you to be Chad. And then this is the only guy with 2 spells. Yeah, Microprose did quite a number of games that I remember playing that I enjoyed back in the 90s. Pirates being Admire, #1 game from Microprose, but I have to say that I like the other games that I don't remember that I played by Microprose. I am running DOSBox at 5,000 cycles, so it is taking a load. So you see, we start with no XP, 0 XP. Is that him? Did you see him? Did you see his face? Boom! Got him. It all blends in over there. I just recharged my chi. My chakra. Oh yeah, his power is gonna go out, isn't it? Why can't I just meditate wherever I go and constantly refill my energy? Look at that dummy walking into the wall. The crystal is now exhausted. Those do not look like traps at all. And that would appear to be a key. and you are dead. And of course, knowing me, I did not save. Saves come. We start all over. Fell into a little trap on the floor, a little brown piece of rug, carpeting. See these games? World Circuit, Air Duel, ATAC, and Fields of Glory? Never played them. Aliens ate my dog! Who else had a spell besides this guy? Oh no, so they're gonna be invisible creatures? That's not good. Okay, this lady has 2 spells. Mostly interested in the fireball. She's not as strong as the old man. You think this will be the run? This red-haired lady? Lucille Ball, is she gonna be the winner? I'm not sure why, but every time it restarts the game, it shrinks the window slightly at the very top. Did you know that some games that ask you to answer that DRM check, if you get it wrong, it lets you play anyway, but then it activates an impossible mode in the game to where you can't win? I believe Dungeon Master is on GOG. Well, that's a weird view from behind the railing. What, are you just floating in the air? Makes lots of sense for your first person perspective to be behind the rail. So it's a rogue dungeon crawler, right? So you could either save or you can memorize the map. What do we do? Play again until we die? Do we save? Do we walk into the closet to find the items that we missed in every other single run? Do we kill all of the zombies from the mausoleum? Do we open the gates to Diablo? Marcus Robert, you fool! Did I pick that up? What happened? Did I throw it? Oh, you could throw stuff. You failed to break the glass case with a metal pot. Let's see, GOG wish list, not available. You call it whatever you like. Not on Steam. There's a lot of clones, knockoff, gotchi, gotcha, oweaboo, animu, the waifu. You got a Switch, and it was on Super Nintendo. Why isn't it on the Switch? Monthly pass, whatever the hell it is. Did I level up? What do these pluses mean? Maybe I'll save it for another point. Oh, so you can put points into one of anything. I'm guessing this requires 2. You got this bar, requires 2. Nowhere is safe. Saw a symbol earlier. Ooh, good thing zombies cannot open doors. Brain zombie. Zombies everywhere. Need to find that room with the chakra crystal. Uh-oh, downstairs with the flashlight. Yeah, that I don't like at all. Run away! Fast food. Cold on the floor. Eat it? Yeah. Not hungry. What is that? Lasagna? Upstairs. Somewhere in this house there are other people, possibly demons, maybe a vampire. Well, that doesn't look like human. It looked like a politician in a dress with lightning. The One. I am the One. What year was The Matrix? The old one. The Eldritch One. He still carries the blood. Did you see her hair stand up? That is some real Scooby-Doo. I need to feel my chakra. Someone with an axe? Maybe wearing a face mask? That's a nice wall. Hey, we're gonna watch some TV. I need a VHS to play on the TV. Still can't set the VCR clock. You are dead. I like how the music is still playing on the screen. Well, that was an exciting look at Realm of Terror.